Thank you for calling Days Inn by Wyndham, Bellemont. To make a reservation, press 1. To modify an existing reservation, press 2. To speak to the front desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
Thank you for choosing the Days Inn. This is how may I help you?
Hey, this is I'm with Thunderbird Media. I was trying to find out some information about a guy who checked in there this time last week and left his car there. We can't locate him, and there's a whole weird story that something happened at the overpass there. I'm just trying to figure out some information if you can help.
You say Thunderbird something or other?
Media, yes.
Okay, so who are you speaking about?
About a gentleman named Isaac Kappy who checked in.
Yeah, he checked in here last Sunday night, actually past midnight, so technically on Monday.
That's why I figured it was around about this time or something, so I thought maybe it was a good chance that I could talk to whoever checked him in.
Well, that would be me.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I was just curious of his state of mind and how he was acting, or if he was alone, because we, right now we don't know where his car is or anything.
Yeah, he was alone, and I guess he did seem to be acting a little bit weird, not depressed, but just it seemed like he was, twerking his head and twitching a lot sometime, during the night and into the morning.
He was hanging out outside during into the morning.
Yeah, I last saw him when he was he was walking in front of our hotel on the outside, and I was leaving for home. That was like after 7-Eleven in the morning last Monday.
Okay. So yeah, it's kind of weird to check in so late and then still be out at that early.
Well, I mean, he did check in late. He was in bed, I presume, for much of the night, but he was also got back up and came back out at some occasions, and then went back to his room, and then apparently went back out again.
Huh. And all the rooms are exterior facing, aren't they?
No, they all the rooms you access from interior corridors.
Okay, maybe he was just coming out to smoke cigarettes or something?
Yeah, something like that, or I don't know what he was doing.
So yeah, he didn't have any luggage or anything. He just kind of checked in late and just solo and just kind of kept going in and out of his room. It sounds like.
Yeah.
And then he left his car was left there.
Well, I thought. Let's see. I don't know if he had a car.
Well, he had to get there somehow. What we had heard was that he had a blowout. I don't know how you make it up to the hotel with a blowout.
That's possible. I mean, I'm looking through for his registration cards here to see
Oh, great.
if he mentioned something about a car. Yeah, he said he had no vehicle with him. He might have been having it fixed. There's a place that's close to where we are, and they fix like 18-wheelers, I know.
It's like the way station.
As far as I could tell, I mean, he just said he didn't have a vehicle here, but he did mention something about, just that it broke down.
Okay. Well, is the cat scales?
He didn't have a car with us because we always ask for information about the car that they have with them, and if they don't have it, then we just mark on his registration card no vehicle.
Huh. And yeah. So you think is the cat way station where they would fix the flat or fix a blowout?
Well, it's possible he could have taken a car there.
Well, I was just curious. I was curious.
I have no idea. I mean, those things are really like something we wouldn't know about. I mean, we just go by like what they tell us. They either have a vehicle here or they don't.
Sure. No, you had mentioned that he was getting it fixed somewhere. I was just thinking it was pretty desolate around there. It seemed like I don't know where you get it fixed other than the.
Well, the only place that repairs vehicles is that one place close to us. I think it's like it has Volvo in the name, and they fix 18-wheelers. But like I said, that's really none of our concern. We just check people in.
Sure.
To rooms so they can sleep, and then check them out later in the morning.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, well, so you left right after 7, and not long after that, supposedly the road was closed down.
Yeah. I guess it was all over the news. He just jumped off the bridge, and that was the end for him.
That's a very very strange bridge to choose, in my opinion. But who knows? Has anything like that ever happened around there before?
Not that I know of.
Sure. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. I wish we could figure out more. We're looking for his vehicle first off, but and obviously just was very curious as to whether or not he was with anybody or saying anything wild.
Yeah, he was just alone.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your help. Let me work on this, but I might call you back.
Please press 3. To make a
Choosing the days in. Is coming up?
Hey, again from Thunderbird. I spoke to you a little while earlier.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah, I had a couple more questions that crossed my mind that maybe would be helpful if you don't mind.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you mentioned the Volvo Truck Repair Center. I see what you're talking about now, and I'm just kind of wondering if he wasn't in the morning, he would have. That's the way he would have had to have walked to go there. And I'm sure that he's probably wanting to pick his car up when they open or early.
Well, like I said before, I don't know anything about the actual condition of his car. All I know is he just came in, we checked him in, and that was that.
Well, okay. Well, on that note, I mean, the other thing I guess was crossing my mind was if you kind of remember about what time it was. I know it was you said after midnight, but do you know more specifically?
Yeah, it was sometime after 1 a.m.
Okay, and he was just wearing the clothes on his back. You said no.
Yeah.
No jacket. Did he have a jacket or anything though? It was probably cold, wasn't it?
I just remember the shirt. I mean, it wasn't. Last week it probably wasn't that cold out, but let me just pull this up here to see like an exact time when we checked him in.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks like it was around 1:30 that we checked him in.
And he just had a shirt on, just like a t-shirt, or?
Well, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah. No, it's a week ago. I'm sure it wasn't really on your mind. I just, I don't think he had it sounds crazy, but I don't think he had his jackets with him, and it just seemed kind of odd that he wouldn't bring his jacket. And I don't know how cold it might have been, but I guess I was also curious if he left anything in the room there.
Well, see, there was nothing reported to us as being left in the room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if he walked in with nothing, he didn't have anything to leave in there. Did any of your coworkers happen to after you left, you said you left a little after 7, but did any of them kind of get an idea of what was going on or see anything or hear anything about the supposedly?
Well, all I know is just secondhand accounts of what people working here may have seen, but yeah, haven't heard anything firsthand.
There's a report of some people tried to stop them or something.
Yeah, that was in the newspaper, but you might want to call like the guy that works here in the mornings from 7 to 3.
Okay.
He might have seen some, but
okay. Well, what's his name? Okay, I can just call. Yeah, I'll be curious to hear if anybody kind of caught those 2 people, caught view of that trying to stop them situation. I mean, but even secondhand accounts though, did anybody relay anything interesting to you? While I have you on the phone here in the middle of the night.
Well, all I know is like that my supervisor said that the had seen something like passing by as he was coming in to work, but that had to have been before I saw him later walking in front of the property as I was leaving to go home.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have, whatever saw earlier would have been something else, obviously, then, right? If you were seeing him, you were seeing Isaac,
Yeah.
After that. Was he just pacing around, or was he sitting down out there, or?
No, he was walking around sort of twitching his head in a strange manner. Figured he was probably on something, but
yeah, it's hard to tell nowadays. So he wasn't catching anybody else's eye, looking at him weird, was he?
Well, I mean, nobody else said something to me about it.
Yeah. Huh. Well, if anything else, if I could think of anything else, I might call you back. But I can't think of anything else right now. I just struck my mind that hey, they know that repair shop is probably across the bridge, and that's probably the overpass there, and that's the only way to get over there. And it would have made sense that's the route he would have walked. But anyway, maybe I'll call over to the repair place. I don't know. I see a Bellemont truck repair and towing, and the truck center, which is like that Volvo one you mentioned. But
yeah, it could be either one of those. But
Did you happen to notice when he checked in? Did he seem like he just walked in, or did someone just drop him off? Or you can't tell that from your vantage?
Well, yeah, that's nothing I'd be able to tell just by
Sure.
looking at him. From where I sit, can't necessarily see all the cars that come in. And I can probably see some of them, but I have to be actively looking in that direction. But where I sit, it's not something that just like what goes on outside the windows is not necessarily that obvious, particularly at night. And I'm behind a desk that has like a big wall in front of it.
Sure. I understand. And I guess from what I can tell, he paid with a credit card. I guess it's probably how everybody pays there. Let me rack my brain on it a little more. I appreciate you talking to me. Anything else you think of?
No, that's pretty much it.
Did the police or anybody come around asking for information?
Well, all I know is like what I heard from my manager. He said that there were police asking about it, and so that's really all I know.
Okay, well, I won't take up too much of your time. I appreciate it. Again, I will. I hope you have a good night. Good morning.
Oh well, thanks.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.